So planning and preparing, those are two important words that every adult, every young adult, every child, and someone who wants to get things done and be accomplished, they need to understand that these words are gonna stick with you forever. Planning and preparing, they are two different things, and I'm probably gonna make another video about this, but I wanted to get this to you now while it was fresh on my mind to do. But planning and preparing, writing down something is half the battle. That's the one thing they always say, write it down, write your vision, make it plain. That's half the battle. I can write down everything I wanna do, but until I begin to execute, which I'll talk about that in a minute, it's only half the battle. I can write down all these things that I'm gonna do, what I'm gonna say, how I'm gonna do it. If I can write a great speech. If Martin Luther King just wrote the I Have a Dream speech and never gave it, we would never know the magnitude that it has. We never would, but he wrote it and then he executed, right? You gotta have a multifaceted approach. So in your planning, I plan out this, so I write this out, and then I begin to try to execute this said plan that I wrote out. And it doesn't happen the way I thought it would the first day. You have to be adaptable. Bruce Lee said it best, be water, my friend, right? You're adaptable. You change, but what happens? The counterpunch, as the boxer does, right? You're able to adjust. You're able to change your footing. Even if something doesn't happen the way you want it to, you're still able to adjust. That's your multifaceted approach. You're not so rigid and so stuck, I have to get it done this way. It doesn't always have to be like that, right? Work on yourself in preparation to execute. I mentioned execution earlier. So you're gonna put your best foot forward all the time because, for one, this is something that you're passionate about because you planned it and you've been preparing. In your preparation, you wanna work on yourself to execute whatever it is you planned out. For example, I'm getting ready to be a father in August. Whenever you're watching this, if my son is not born yet, I'm in preparation for him to be here. So I'm building the crib. I am child-proofing certain areas so when he starts to crawl, he doesn't bump his head on stuff. He doesn't pull up on stuff. I'm preparing myself. See, I'm in such a prep mode I can't even get the word out, right? I'm preparing myself for him to be here. I'm planning because I'm trying to get all my finances in order. I'm trying to figure out who's going to babysit. Everybody who said, yay, Durell, congratulations. If you need a babysitter, let me know. I'm letting you know now. I'm going to call you on it because I'm going to need to do a date night just so we can get away and just let our hair down. Even though I don't have any hair, no pun intended, we're still going to need a date night, right? So I'm going to call y'all for babysitting duties. So be prepared, right? Prepare yourself to execute these babysitting duties, right? Somebody in the chat say, I'll babysit. I'm going to hold you to it. I'll just DM you and we'll get that together. But in planning and preparing, those are two things you want to be able to make sure you map all the way out, you carry out to the best of your ability, and you live with the results, right? So always plan, always prepare, and be ready for whatever comes. That's today's moment. Y'all take care. Always act in love. Do the right thing because it needs to be done. That's my time. See y'all in a minute.